Now we will see river and boat problems. In river and boat problems, we will see first here the first case. In this case, when a boat tends to cross a river along shortest path. That means if you see this figure, this is the river, the width of the river is given here and the river is flowing in this direction represented with V here, VR. Okay, boat, the velocity of boat is represented with Vp. The resultant of the velocity of boat and the velocity of river is V here. Okay, and the width of the river is AB, or you can say simply AB is the shortest path here, and the boat has to start here from point A and has to reach B. So if the boat has to follow the shortest path, that means if the boat has to go to the AB, so the boat has to row up in such direction so that the resultant will obtain in AB direction. The resultant will obtain in AB direction. That means the boat should row up by making angle theta with the resultant or the with the shortest path of the river AB in this direction AC, so that the resultant of this two will get here AB. And how we are getting the resultant here actually? As we know, by the law of parallelogram, you know very well that here this is a side. Suppose you consider this as AD. So this is a side. Here we are representing a vector VR. That means the velocity of the river or the stream, the VR here. Okay, and here we are representing another side AC. So we are representing here another velocity or another vector VB, and this is the velocity of the boat. Okay, so if the two sides of a parallelogram are representing the two vector, we'll get the resultant in the diagonal. So we are getting here the resultant in the diagonal. So here that rule is following here, or you can say simply what here, if you just see this triangle, in triangle ABC, you can easily watch here that AC plus CB, and this is equal to AB. That means AC here is VB, which is equal to velocity of the boat, and CB is the velocity of the river here. Okay, so we are getting here this AB is V. That means the resultant of this two is equal to V. That means if both are flowing, that boat and the river, with this velocity, so the resultant of this will be this velocity, and this velocity is directed here in AB. You can see easily here. Okay, now we are going to calculate the magnitude of this velocity, the resultant velocity, and by what time it will reach from A to B. The boat will reach from A to B. Okay, that also we will calculate here. And what should be the angle theta? How we are going to calculate the angle theta? That also we will see here. So just consider here, because this is a right angle triangle, that ABC is the right angle triangle. So we can apply the Pythagoras theorem here. And if we apply Pythagoras theorem here, we can easily write here what? This is AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. And you know that AB square is what? AB square is simply, it is the magnitude of the resultant here. So I am just writing this as V square plus BC is what here? It is the velocity of the river. This is VR square, and AC is the velocity of the boat, that is equal to VB square. We are just calculating here magnitude. That's why I have not put arrow about this velocities. Okay, now you will see that means the resultant velocity v square is equal to, the resultant velocity v square is equal to vb square minus vr square, or simply we can say it is root of this, it is root of square of vb minus square of vr. That means the resultant velocity we will get by this formula. Now we'll see theta, sine theta we will calculate here. Why we are calculating sine theta? Why we are not calculating tan theta here? Because sine theta, the value will come in the known quantity because the velocity of river is given here. So sine theta is the base, sine theta is the perpendicular here, that is equal to Vr upon hypotenuse, that is equal to Vb, and these two quantities are given here. So we can calculate by this sine theta. We can apply tan theta also. If we just calculate the resultant, that way we can apply tan theta also. Whatever we will calculate, but the theta angle is, that means the theta angle will come same, okay, after calculation. So if we calculate theta here, or simply we can say theta is sine inverse Vr upon Vb. So this will give you the direction, in what direction the boat should row up, so that the resultant you will get in the AB direction. Okay. Now come to the time. We are calculating here by what time the boat will reach from A to B. So we know that the time is equal to, this is the time, we are writing here what? This is the time which is equal to the distance upon speed, or simply here displacement upon velocity also we can write here. Okay, I am writing speed now here. So time is equal to distance upon speed. What distance it should be? The distance AB. Suppose this distance AB is S. I am just assuming this S. So AB and speed we have calculated here. This is V. So this will be equal to V. But V already we have calculated, that is equal to what? That is equal to the resultant velocity. It is equal to the V square B minus VR square. So by this formula we can calculate time also, and the time is equal to the distance, that means the width of the river upon or the shortest distance of the river you can say, upon root of VB square, that is the velocity of boat, and V minus VR square, that is the velocity of river. So this way we will calculate, and this is the case 1 in river and boat problems. River and boat problems, second case. In second case, when a boat tends to cross a river in shortest time, it should follow the path AB. Look at here. If the boat has to just take a smallest time, that means a shortest time, in that case the boat has to follow the path AB. Now look at here. You can see that in this river, these are the two banks of a river, that is A and B. Okay. And the boat has to follow AB. That means the velocity of boat is represented here with A, B, and the velocity of river is represented here. Suppose this is A, B, you can say in this direction. Okay. So when the boat is moving in this direction and the river is flowing in this direction, so the resultant will obtain at AC. The resultant will be given by AC. Okay, just by making angle theta with the velocity of the boat, in which direction the velocity of boat is, from that velocity it is making angle theta. That means actually the boat is moving in AB direction, but it will reach to AC. That means it will be reaching here at C point instead of B, and this displacement you will see here, I have mentioned this displacement as X. So it will shift from B to C. Actually it has to reach B, but it is reaching at C. Okay. So we are calculating here now what will be the resultant velocity, what should be the direction, that means by this angle theta, and what is the shift here, that is the value of X. So these three things we are calculating now. So to calculate here, once again we will follow the triangular rule of addition, that is equal to, you can see here, the triangle ABC. If I am taking here, it is AB plus BC, that is AB plus BC will give us AC here. Okay, and AB is what? It is VB plus BC is here, that is VR, river. Okay, the direction of the river here. Okay, flowing of the river here, and AC is the resultant velocity V. So this way we are representing, ultimately you will find that the resultant velocity will be given by these two, the velocity of the boat and the velocity of the river. The resultant velocity of this is equal to V here. Okay. Now what should be the magnitude? So the magnitude of this resultant velocity we can easily calculate by the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so here AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now you will get V square AC, that is V square, equal to AB, that is VB square, plus here VR square. That means the velocity, the resultant velocity will be given by this formula here. Okay, the resultant velocity V is root of VB square plus VR square, where VB is the velocity of the boat and VR is the velocity of the river. Now come to the theta angle. If we are calculating theta, I am just writing here tan theta because the tan theta is coming in that ratio, the ratio we are knowing now. Okay, that means the ratio is what here? That is perpendicular, means it is BC upon it is AB, perpendicular upon base. Okay, so it should be perpendicular upon base, that means BC upon AB here. So BC is, if we see the magnitude only, so BC can be written as VR, or BC is also written as X. Okay, and AB we can write here in place of AB, we can write VB here, or we can write here S, and S is what? S is the width of the river here, that means S is the AB distance here. Okay, so we can write in this way. So by this way we can calculate angle theta here, that theta should be tan inverse VR upon VB we can say, or tan inverse X upon S we can say. Now by this formula, look at here, by this formula we can calculate X also. We can calculate X in this manner. The X is equal to what? It is equal to SVR upon VB. That means the width of the river multiplied with the magnitude of the velocity of the river and the magnitude of the velocity of the boat upon magnitude of the velocity of the boat. This way we can find the shift also, means by what measurement it will shift from B to C. Okay, now the time, if we will calculate, you will see that the time is equal to distance upon velocity here. So distance is S here, and the velocity, if we will write here, the velocity is what? It is equal to velocity in this direction. If I am writing, it is equal to VB. So this way we can calculate the time also. Okay, so this is the derivation in case